again, thanks for hanging out with me in my kitchen again. I have a delivery today from local Milkrun. It's a small one, but it's a fun one. Let's just get right into it and start meeting veg.
Hey, turn up the caramello and chisel on the shizney. It's time for me to what? Let me introduce myself. I'm Gino Burrito. My pants are made of leather. I find it hard to concentrate.
So today's delivery is kind of small, but it's got a couple things that I'm really excited about in there. What wonders do we have today? First of all, there's Stripey. I love stripes. I don't actually need zucchini. I have zucchini in my fridge, but I eat a lot of zucchini, so I don't mind having more. These are called Dario zucchini. And they should, as far as I know, taste pretty much the same as any other zucchini, but they're nice looking. I make a lot of zucchini noodles because I'm trying not to eat too much pasta, but I think these are so pretty that I want to do something that really shows off how nice they are. So maybe instead of doing like a spiralized noodle or like a long julienne, I think what I might do is make an attempt to do like a sheet noodle. There's a machine that's supposed to make perfect like sheet noodles. There's a name for that. I don't know the name of that kind of noodle. Kind of tempted to buy it, but also no. This is just something I stay stocked up on. You know I love my frisée. Yesterday I made the video for that salad that I like to make, the as yet unnamed salad. Hopefully you can help me come up with a name for that salad. And I do love frisée in there. The nice thing about having a great big bowl of that salad left over is that as it starts to dwindle down, I can just add stuff to it. Or I could just put some frisée in my bowl, top it with the rest of that salad, boom, you know, easy. That's just something I like to keep in my fridge all the time. Frisée is one of those things I really look forward to about the farmer's market in sort of late spring when it starts to come out. It's like, yeah, it's frisée season again. I do have other things going on in my life. Thank you for asking. I do. I can't think of any at the moment, but there's one or two. More Padron peppers. You know I love those. They're not going to be in season forever, so I'm going to get them while the getting's good. One of these days, I'll try a different recipe and do something other than just sauteing it with, you know, some coarse salt, but I gotta be honest, I like it so much, I think I'm just going to keep doing that. Unless I can find another recipe that's, like, enticing enough to get me to switch. Look at this cute, itty-bitty, little weensy baby eggplant. I am awash with eggplants. Look how cute, the tiny, tiny baby eggplants. I knew that these were going to just be like a mixed lot of eggplants, and I was hoping I would get some fun colors or shapes or something, but honestly, I'm good with this. This is adorable, and I'm going to have so much fun cooking these and eating them. Last thing in the box. Technically, it's not the last thing in the box. There was one other thing in the box, and that was some cream cheese that had to go in the fridge right away. I have started buying the Annie's cultured cream cheese. If I was going to put it on a bagel or something, I don't think it would be my favorite. It doesn't, you know, I'm still a Philadelphia cream cheese kind of gal, but it stays really good in the fridge for a long time. And I like that because I'm not going to eat a whole tub of cream cheese at a time, especially now that I can't have bagels anymore. What I've been using it for is things like I make cream spinach and I throw some in there, or if I'm making like a creamy cauliflower soup or something and it calls for cream cheese, then I use that one and it stays good in the fridge so much longer than the Philadelphia does. So, oh, how do I do that? Respect your cast iron pans. That's all I'm going to say. They're your friends, but don't turn your back on them. Also, if you make something in a cast iron pan and you can't wait to eat it and it's late at night and you're thinking, why wash a pan and a plate? I'll just eat out of the pan and bring it to my desk in front of my keyboard and type over it, because that's a smart thing to do. Guess what? It's not. I don't know. Maybe this is news to you. It was news to me. I know now. Does that mean I won't do it again? I love that you think it might. Look at these big honkin' buddies. These are so big. Okay, so I don't eat a lot of potatoes. I've mentioned that before, but I went on Milkrun. Generally, I don't buy all my stuff from Milkrun, but I like to go on and see when there's something unusual, you know? And there always is. There's always something kind of fun to check out. And I saw these babies, and they're called Huckleberry Gold. And they're marketed as a potato that is supposed to be low glycemic and so safer for diabetics to eat. And I am excited to find out if that's the case. I still want to be pretty careful, so I'm probably still going to check my blood sugar and just make sure. But I am very excited for this to possibly be the potato I can eat, in addition to my purple potatoes, which I haven't seen available for the last couple weeks, and I was starting to despair. Those few that I got from Misty, much like Nicolas Cage, they were gone in 60 seconds. I hope that gets edited out. I'm not proud. So these buddies here, they're purple on the outside. That's a prettier one. And you can see why they're called Huckleberry Gold. So they're kind of a huckleberry color on the outside, but on the inside, they're like a creamy sort of white color. And supposedly they taste like they've already been buttered. And I am so excited about the possibilities of these guys right here. I want to say one thing, full disclosure, after I already put the order in, and I was so excited and I was waiting for them, I went online like a foolish person who wanted to break her own heart and did some reading about it, and everything was promising, and they're like, hey, we developed this potato. It's not a GMO, it's an heirloom potato apparently, and it just happens to be lower glycemic, and everybody's like, oh, this is really exciting. And then I found one study, granted this is one study, and granted also there were only 11 people in this study, so grain of salt. And also I am not a scientist, so I read this study. My conclusions from this study might differ from a professional scientist, and I can admit that. But what I gleaned from this was that maybe it would not be lower glycemic, and that there would be no difference between that and a russet potato. And I got real sad. Like, real sad. Still a little sad. And I kind of wish I hadn't read that study, although not knowing facts doesn't make them not facts anymore. So, I guess it's better to know. But all that means is when I try these out, I'm just going to eat a smaller amount than I would actually like to have, which, the amount I would like to have is lots. So I'll just have a little bit, and I'll just be sure to check my blood sugar after and get an idea. And if it spikes a little bit, it won't be the end of the world. I'm not going to go to the hospital with a little tiny spike, but it will let me know that I got to be careful. Hopefully, I can report back that these were fine and safe and lovely and wonderful, and that I have a type of delicious potato that I can have. And they're pretty. So we'll see how that goes. And that is the end. That's the end of my box. So thank you for hanging out. By the way, I should mention local Milkrun. They don't sponsor any of these videos. They're just a company that I really enjoy using. They do, however, have a referral program. So if this is something that you would like to try out and you're in the Pacific Northwest, I think they're just Portland and now Seattle. But if you're in that area and you would like to try them out for yourself, I will post a referral link. I am still unemployed. I had a job interview yesterday, so we'll see how that goes. But I am still unemployed, and if you would like to help me continue to make these videos and continue to buy groceries, maybe consider checking out that referral link, because you'll get money off and I'll get money off. So everybody gets happy, we all get vegetables, we all save money. So also, please, if you have a sec and you feel like liking and subscribing, that would mean a lot to me. And that's about it. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.
Hey, turn up the caramel and shizzle on the shizney. It's time for me to what? Let me introduce myself. I'm Gina Burrito. My pants are made of leather.